Okay guys, we're going to go over a game called Tiger Tails that we play in the kids classes quite often. Gets them running around, warmed up, gets kind of like some of that energy out so they can focus on some of the drills that we have to do. So basically we have a bunch of cut up belts here, you know, maybe some brown belt that we kicked out of the gym, I have no idea. And we take this belt and we just put it in our belt like this. So we each have a tail. So basically the goal is to steal each other's tails. So you're trying not to give your partner or your opponent your back when you're playing this game, and that's kind of the point of it. There's two ways that we like to play this game, and it just kind of depends on the group of kids. So you can decide, you can try both and you can decide which one works better for the group of kids that you have. So one of them is that if you lose your tail, you're out of the game. So if Brooke and I are like facing off and she, like maybe I'm here and she grabs my tail, I'm out of the game. I have to come, like I'll take my tail and I'll just like come to the end of the gym and I wait for it to be over. With this game, if it's taking too long, I usually give the remaining children an incentive to try a little bit harder. So if they're like kind of being silly and like hiding or you know, as kids do, they try to wait on the edge of the mat as the other people fight so they can be the last man standing or something. I give them an incentive like, you have 30 seconds left to finish the game or you all get 10 burpees. And then they usually finish in that 30 seconds and then the kids aren't waiting on the edge of the mat for too long. So that's the first one. The second way that we can play this game is if I have a tail. Do you have a tail still? Okay. If the kids have tails, during this game, this particular game, if they lose their tail, they're not necessarily out. So if Brooke were to steal my tail, I can still be in the game. The only way for somebody to win is they have to collect a certain amount of tails and bring them to a teacher. So I usually do a lesser amount for, say, like if I have white belts in my class versus like colored belts. So I usually give the colored belts like they have to get 3 or 4 belts and the white belts get 2 or something like that. And if they bring me that amount of tails, then they're the winner, and then we call all the kids in and we'll restart. So it's a really fun game. The kids love it, and I highly recommend trying it out because it's just a blast and the kids always have a good time. So